Hi there, it's Martha, and if you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. This is my usually weekly what I've been warming video, and I always get to like Wednesday and I'm like, there's not much in there. There's not much in there. I should probably skip a video, and then come the rest of the week, we've got a ton, we've got a lot. So there is some Scentsy in here, there's some Lavender, there's some all kinds of stuff in here. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start with Scentsy here. And this first one is Sun-Soaked Petals. This is Open Daffodil Petals, Sunny Currant, and Water Mint. And yes, I had to look it up going, water mint? What is that? But I looked it up and that's what it says. But anyway, this is a floral scent. And I did save this for this fall time of year because it's, I don't know, something about this scent really spoke more transition from summer to fall. It is a pretty floral, and I'm not a big floral person. I mean, it's nice. It's not something I would club because it's not really always my typical scent preference. As I drop a big chunk of wax, but I liked it. And it was a good performer. It was a strong performer. And yeah, it's just a nice kind of in-between scent, I think, between the seasons. But strong performer. I had this going for 2 days. In my warmer, and I've used half of it. So hopefully I can use the other half pretty soon. I have like another bin where I throw in like half-used bars, and then every once in a while I'll kind of pick through it and then I'll bring it into my melting basket. But I don't know that I'll be in the mood to warm this in the next week, but it'll go in that basket and hopefully I'll get to it soon. This next one is Faithful Friends. I don't know what the scent notes are on here, but it was a good one. At first, I was, and it's juicy too. When I first got this, a friend of mine gave it to me because she didn't like it. And I was like, I'm like, it's okay. But it warmed really nice, actually. It warmed nicely. So I used it in the guest bedroom. And there's definitely some berry in here. And I thought it was pretty good. It was a medium performer, but it was fine. And I think this was like a clearance for, I know it was in the clearance for a while. This next one is Pristine Waters. I've been using this off and on pretty much in the bathroom. This is Bergamot, Zest, Beach Grass, and Vetiver, and it's a bathroom scent to me. So just little by little, I'm going to use this up, but it does have a saltiness to me. And it reminded me of the saltiness I smell in Harbor's Edge, but that was way too salty. When this warms, it actually blends pretty nice. So it's a good bathroom scent. But that's the only place I want to warm it. So I have 3 more cubes left. I'll drop it in that kind of half-used bin and see when I use it up. This next one is Pink Leather. Pink Leather is wild strawberry, toasted vanilla, and pink leather. This was the scent of the month for August. And originally, I wasn't going to get this one because I'm like, leather just seems weird, but I kept hearing people talk about it. And it just had me so curious that I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. And then strawberry being in here also made me hesitate because I don't necessarily care for Scentsy strawberry most of the time. But this was good. It warmed well. I only used 4 cubes in this bedroom here. I'm trying to remember how long I had it in here. Probably a day. But I do take things out unless they're still really, really strong. I may leave it for 2 days or a day and a half, but I definitely had this for a day. I remember someone saying this might be like the male version of Woodland Suede, which I love. I absolutely love. If you saw my winter collection, every time I open that bar, I'm just like, I love this scent. And I've been thinking, so I'll pause right here, a little tangent. I've been thinking of my club, and then it ships again in November. And I'm thinking, I really want it to get to the point where I'm like, I love this. Like, I can't live without it. I still have a lot of likes in there. And I might go even harder. I might take it down a lot. This one I liked a lot. It's still available. I might pick up a few more because I do like it. I do like it, but it doesn't give me that same like Woodland Suede did, but I like it. Okay, this is Pumpkin Cashmere. I just did a warm review the other day. I can put that up here. And yeah, this is a good one. It's pumpkin, cinnamon, and cashmere woods. The cinnamon is not a red hot cinnamon at all. I think the pumpkin to me is creamier. So I get the sense that there's white pumpkin in there as well. And it feels like it's kind of like a baked, I definitely get the cinnamon, but it's not a red hot cinnamon, but I do feel like it's a creamy pumpkin with spices. And then the cashmere woods is, I think, what's also adding a creaminess. A lot of times I see cashmere woods in body care type scents. This isn't body care to me. It was kind of it's in the spicy category and I could see that, but I think it also can lean into bakery. It's not woodsy at all. So if you're not familiar with cashmere woods, it's not woodsy at all. It just provides this creaminess. And I did enjoy this a lot. I got the kit, so I have like 8 of these. So I'm good for a while, but I'm sure my friends are coming over tomorrow, so they'll get a bar. But I did enjoy that one a lot. It's light though. I will say it is light. I did say that in my video. So I'm going to let them sit for a while and hopefully they'll get a little stronger over time. Frightfully Delightful. This is golden pumpkin, harvest peach, whipped vanilla, and brown sugar. I finally gave this one a try. I'd kind of been holding off and I was going to wait till October because it's like Halloween. But I figured, I was watching Melanie from Bright House Scents and she loves the scent and she picked up another one. And when the new one that she got, the new bar in her haul, had a lot of peach in it. And this does have peach in it, but she's like, it smells different than what she remembered the first time. So I ran upstairs, smelled mine. I'm like, well, I've always gotten peach on the bottom of it. So there is some peach in there. And this one on cold reminded me a little bit of Gimme Candy, which is very sweet. On warm, it does too. To me, it has a similarity. So if you like Gimme Candy, it's got that same kind of sweetness. For me, the peach I don't really smell it on warm. If it's there, it's really subtle. I'm getting more of that pumpkin, but kind of like a candy corn. I don't care for Gimme Candy. I know I'm probably in the minority. A lot of people love that one and people love it to mix. I'm not going to buy a bar unless I like it on its own and be able to warm it on its own for what it is. Yeah, I like mixing, but I won't buy something to mix it unless I'm willing to also like it on warm on its own. Does that make sense? So sure, if I had a bar and I wanted to tone it down or something because I don't care for it, I'll mix something. But I know there's a lot of mixes for Gimme Candy. I'm just not going to buy a bar of Gimme Candy because I don't like it on its own either, even if it might make something else smell fantastic. I don't like to mix unless I feel like I have to. And this one it was just too sweet for me. It's that candy sweetness with the pumpkin. So I actually didn't love this one. I know a lot of people do. I thought it was okay. Like it was fine, but I wouldn't buy another one because it was a little too sweet and it reminded me like Gimme Candy. Cashmere Leaves. This is falling leaves, crisp apple, and cashmere spice. This was really good. And it is currently out of stock, but I believe it is coming back, or we'll get new stock of it October 1st or right around October 1st. So this will come back if you wanted to try it and you see that it's out of stock. It's on back order, but it'll come back. And this was a very good scent. I know a lot of people are liking this on warm as well, and I agree. What's interesting about this one, when I warmed it downstairs in open space, it really filled the room. I really smelled it really well, and it lasted quite a long time. When I warmed it in the bedroom, I had 3 cubes instead of 4. I think that's all I had left. I had used 5 downstairs in open space, so I only had 3, and I decided to put it here in the bedroom, and it wasn't as strong. So maybe 4 is the magic number. But I like this scent a lot. Really nice. The fallen leaves isn't like dead, rotting leaves. To me, it's just, it is a little bit like leaves, but nice. The apple in here is very nice. It doesn't overpower and take over the scents. And then there's some spices for sure. So I did enjoy this one a lot. I would consider picking up another one, but in all honesty, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have so much wax. I have so much wax that I'm like, when would I pick up another one? I don't know, but I like it. So we'll see. Okay, so that was all I had for Scentsy. So I'm going to move on to vendor wax and continue on. I always like to put these in like vendor order. So let me do that really quick. I got all my vendors, I think, in a group here. So this is Rose Girls, and I have a haul of Rose Girls coming today. So it's good that I'm using up some, making some space basically. So I have these two. This first one here is Apple Cinnamon. I actually have this going right now, and I'm mixing it with a Harper James Stay Salty, just to tone it down, because it is apple cinnamon. It's a red hot cinnamon. And I like it. I don't mind cinnamon, but I just wanted to, Pretzel is a scent note that's kind of combining all of these together. So apple cinnamon in a tea light warmer, and that's performing very well. I also have Cider Lane and Pretzel Day. This is Cider Lane, peanut butter, pretzels, and cinnamon sugar. So that's why I'm kind of tying pretzel in with both of those scents, just to give it something in common. This one I like a lot, and I'm not a big peanut butter person. Not a big fan of peanut butter, but with the pretzel and the Cider Lane, it's actually really nice. So that was a nice blend for this morning. Then we have Guava Mango Punch. I finished a bag, and that is just Guava Mango Punch. I have it going right now in the bedroom, and I mean, it's been on for about 5 hours, and I can't smell anything. So I'll be changing my wax out soon. This one, on the other hand, is a good performer. This is Strawberry Lavender Whipped Cream from Rose Girls. This one I had in the guest room for a full day, and even at the like 7th hour, I can smell it just fine. In the bathroom, it's going for now 3 days, and bathroom downstairs, and I can still smell it when I walk in there. So this one is a good, strong performer. This is another one that I use pretty much just in the bathrooms, but this is Beach Please. I have a little bit left. I mean, I'd love to just finish this off. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll warm it in open space tonight just to use it up. And every once in a while, I don't mind doing a laundry scent in open space. And it's because my laundry and dryer, my washing machine and dryer are just around the corner from it's really off of the kitchen. So everything's all blended together. And this one's kind of fun for just making it smell clean. So maybe I will do that and be done with it, because I have 4 bags coming in from Rose Girls. I did place a small order, and it was really hard not to just keep adding to the cart, because she had other scents that looked good to get the free shipping. But I'm trying to really be good about how much I'm bringing in, knowing how crazy I've gone on my pre-orders. And then last night I was pulling all my winter vendor wax, and I'm like, okay, I'm glad these RTSs that I'm ordering from are mini hauls. All right, this is the only one from Black Magic Melts. This is Lemon Pound Cake. This one I warmed, I think, on the same day as I had another Lemon Pound Cake from Lavender and Speckles. This one just didn't perform for me very much. I did get this as a kind of friend mail from Summer, which I'm glad. I've never used Black Magic Melt, so wasn't sure how it would perform for me. This particular one really didn't perform that much, but I also had Frosted Lemon Pound Cake going from Lavender and Speckles. I don't know why I'm showing you my little post-it note, but this one is good, and I had this in a tea light warmer, and I love Lemon Pound Cake scent. So that was from Lavender and Speckles. So let's move on to Lavender and Speckles. I have one empty Loopy birthday cake. This is Fruit Loops and birthday cake. It's so good. I think I had like three little bunts left. It's a sweet, sugary cereal scent. If you like those Fruit Loop scents, you will like this. I had this also warming earlier in the month when my oldest came over to drop something off, and she even commented on how it smelled good. So that's a good one. Donut Shop in Palo Santo. Oh, this is such a good one. Summer, Michelle had turned me on to the scent. I think early in the year, or maybe, yeah, I think it was like January. She was just talking about how much she loved this one. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to give it a try. It's so good. It is very good. I love Beth's Palo Santo. This is like a cinnamon donut with the smokiness from the Palo Santo, but it's kind of sweet and spicy as well. And it's just really, really good. So I was warming that on Thursday in the open space. Angry Sea. Now this is one I would never have gotten myself. This was a sample that Beth had thrown in, I think at the same order as Loopy birthday cake and Donut Shop Palo Santo. And this is Angry Sea. This is black amber, lavender, plum, sweet florals, ozone with notes of vanilla and amber. I do like amber, and I actually was eyeing this one as like maybe this could be a wild card, and I didn't get it. And then it was in there as a sample. This is very strong. Definitely you have to like amber. This is more on the masculine. I would say it's got a cologne vibe to it, but I like it. It's good. It's different. It's very different. So if you like different scents and you don't mind like a manly cologne smell, you might want to try this. I definitely get the plum. There is some florals in here. I can't tell you what they are, but I definitely get that black amber. There's a heaviness to that. It's a resin, that scent. These performed like a champ. I had one cube in my Milk Diamond warmer and the other cube in my, I forget. It's a Scentsy ceramic warmer. And it performed. I had this for, I think, a day and a half, almost 2 days, almost 48 hours straight before I just switched it out. But that is Angry Sea. Okay, then I have here, this is from Vintage Chic. This is the Philadelphia Story. Rich pistachio pudding cake topped with spun sugar, frosting, and ripe strawberries. I want to say this was in the friend mail that Summer sent me, or it could have been the round robin. But I'm pretty sure this was from Summer because I love pistachio. And this smells fantastic on cold. But I used it downstairs in a hot plate and maybe a tea light, if I remember correctly. And I didn't get a whole lot of scent. So this is from 2021. I have heard that her waxes, you need to let them cure for a long time. But yeah, I didn't get a whole lot from this one. So, I have 2 more. I used half of it. Then we have Stay Salty from Harper James. This is salted pretzel, caramel, maple, sugar cookie. Stay Salty. This is it's good on its own, but it's a great mixer. And I have been enjoying mixing this. So I mixed this with the apple cinnamon just to tone down the cinnamon just a little bit. It was full at the beginning of the month. So I've used quite a bit of it. But on its own, it's not a very strong performer. But when I blend it with some other scents, it actually, it softens it up a little bit and adds this kind of pretzel, salty, buttery. It smells so good. Like right now, I'm just smelling that scent. It's a very mouth-watering scent to me. Very, very good. So I have enjoyed it, but on its own, it's not performing fantastic for me, but mixed with other things, it just adds a nice scent to it. This other one from Sassy Girl Aroma, Orange Frosted Danish. This is deep fried orange Danish with buttercream frosting. And I basically have only used 1 cube and then like a whole row. So barely use this one. It does smell really good. I almost get I do smell that fried dough kind of scent And the orange to me smells like an orange rind, like, 'cause it's kind of a sharp orange and a strong orange, and it's, I think, the same orange fragrance that she uses in, is it called Waltz or Over Waltz or Soaring Over Waltz? That's what it is. Soaring Over Waltz has a very strong orange that to my nose is kind of sharp, but I know a lot of people like it. So this one does smell like that orange rind. It doesn't bother me. It actually makes it kind of yummy with the orange, like a really strong orange. But it wasn't super strong for me. I did, like I said, I think probably used 2 hot plates is what I'm guessing. And I think I used this in the evening, so I didn't really need it, like punching me in the face. I think I just wanted to try it because I hadn't melted it at all, just to see how it performed. So I'm going to keep playing around with this one. This is Orange Frosted Danish. Smells great on cold, but it was a little lighter to me on warm. And this is from February, so it's had plenty of time to cure. Okay, now I have some empties here. This one is from Second and Spruce. This one is called Sippin on Summer Volume 1. And I want to say this is like a pink lemonade, if I remember correctly, or like a berry lemonade. This is strong. Strong. So my friend gave me like a square of her loaf, I think it was, and maybe about 1.5 inches or so, thick. This did not need a lot in, and I put it in my Scentsy warmers, and this just, it pushed out scent from those warmers. It was very strong, filled the room, filled the open space with just, a small square. So this was fantastic. So Sippin' on Summer, great summer scent. And that's from Second and Spruce. Then these 3 are from my friend. And see, Tara, Tara. See, I have a friend named Tara and a friend named Tara. So Tara, I put reading glasses in the basket. A tip from Tara. This is Love Smackdown. This is one that my friend made for me. And this is notes of Tahitian vanilla, cashmere cream, and a touch of cardamom. So the cardamom made this really kind of cool. So I like that one. This one is Bubblegum Bunny Bums. And this was like bubblegum, and I think like Boom Boom, I think it was. Yeah, so this one, I do like bubblegum, but I don't know how much I loved it with what I think is Boom Boom, I think. Then it's Cabana Boy. This is hibiscus, citrus, tropical fruits, and palm. And this she had in shapes of a bunch of little fish and like sharks. This was a good one. I like this one in the bedroom and the bathroom. It's nice and fresh. And that is all the wax that I've used up so far. And then really quick, I have these little guys. So let's see. First, I have shower gel from Bath & Body Works. This is Midsummer Dream, and I used it all up. I think I'm down to one more Bath & Body Works shower gel, and I'm like so happy about that. And then these are from Pura. So Pura is a company that does like kind of like a high-tech wallflower, basically, and they have scents from like Nest and other, Anthropology and, other companies, Capri Blue, that have some famous scents. So Capri Blue does Volcano. I know there's a lot of dupes for Volcano within the wax world, and I love this one. This one smells very similar to Blue Grotto. And what I like about the Pure is that I have an app and I can turn it on or off or put it on a schedule. And I don't know, I just think that's kind of fun. This one is milk and oatmeal. This one is really good. I think it was more like a milk sugar and an oatmeal. So there's a little bit left in there, but I really enjoyed it. And I have something on my cheek that's been bugging me like the entire time. I don't know what it is. Then this is Nest, and this is Sicilian. I think it's Sicilian Tangerine. And I love the holiday scent from Nest. So that one is coming. And this one was a tangerine. So I did like all of these. I can smell them. I have one in the hallway and one kind of in the kitchen area. And then last but not least, what I wanted to mention is just to show you where I am with this melting basket for this month. I added some new things. So I still have a lot to try to use up here, but it's not terrible. I mean, I might be able to at least give you a warm review on a lot of these. Like, I haven't warmed Wave the Grain yet from Sassy Girl Aroma. And the reason I want to get to it is I have been seeing it kind of coming around in RTSs. I have Salty Pumpkin that I haven't warmed yet. And then I have some things in here that I have warmed, but I thought I was going to warm them another time. And so I kind of saved it for the last, what I've been warming for the month. And then Autumn Mountain, I wanted to get to this one and haven't yet. So there's a couple in here that I've warmed and haven't gotten to. New ads that and that's what I love about my melting basket is I'm totally flexible. It's my basket. It's my basket and I can do what I want with it. If I'm not feeling anything in there, I'll go pick out something different. So I did add Teddy Bees and I haven't warmed it yet, except for this one, Midnight Rosewood I have warmed, and I'll tell you what I think about that next week. But I added some Teddy Bees, which I haven't gotten to yet. So I think I'll, as ambitious as that basket was, I think I'm doing pretty good. So the next thing I'm going to be filming is the winter collection that I have from vendors. I started pulling that together last night and I was like, why did I do so many pre-orders? I did a pre-order that is Winter Christmas from Dessa's. I did one from Salt Mountain Melts last week. I did one from Teddy Bees. I did one from Second and Spruce, which was a pre-order that was mostly Christmas scents. And then I think I have a Sassy Girl Aroma pre-order coming. That one I don't believe is like necessarily Christmas holiday, but all that to say is I had given myself permission to go a little crazy in August and September with the holiday pre-orders, but then we gotta shut it down. So we'll see what the next few months look like. Probably a lot of haul videos is what it is. But doing that winter collection, which I haven't recorded yet, but I'm getting it ready, just makes me happy. And then also like gives my brain, when I get tempted to buy a bunch of stuff, I'm like, remember all that stuff that's overflowing out of the bin that is for winter and Christmas, that there's no way you're going to warm all that anyway, and you're still buying more stuff. It helps with that little mental thing that I have to kind of, my little chat that I have with myself. So anyway, that is what I've been warming and my empties for the week. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, consider giving me a like or subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.